Hi North Plains, this is Erin Goheen, your school counseling intern. I'd like to thank the administration, teachers, and most importantly the students for making me feel welcome to the semester. This is a great community. As we approach summer vacation and as you move up to the next grade, just keep in mind that in order to keep a great community, everyone needs to contribute, or else it might lose its awesomeness. Ask yourselves this question: what are you doing for others? It is my hope that everyone will participate in this project. This is a list of what you might pick up on in this presentation, so be on the lookout. We're going to learn about a historical figure still making great contributions in our lives today. Some of you may learn some new vocabulary. We'll see some examples of fractions. Hopefully you'll learn something new about colors. Some of you might pick out a geometry shape, and if everyone participates, everyone will be able to exercise their critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15, 1929, and died at the age of 39. During his life, he spent his time as a clergyman, author, and a civil rights activist. Dr. King played a prominent role in social reform. He won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964, the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1977, posthumous, which means it was awarded after his death, and the Congressional Gold Medal in 2004, also posthumous. This picture shows us one of his quotes that I can't help but agree with. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Dr. King believed that strength came from a community working together as a whole. Honor the memory of Dr. King by giving back to your community. Service is defined as an act of a helpful activity, help, or aid. There is no limit to how much you can help someone. Our service men and women on active duty are constantly engaging in this act. Not only must we remember this on MLK Day, but we must also give back to our own communities on a consistent basis. Today, ask yourself, what are you doing to help others? While you give that some thought, let's hear a few words from our kid president.
There are lots of ideas how you can change the world. Some people think you should just complain about it. That won't change the world, it'll just make it mad. Some people think you have lots of money, making it rain everywhere you go. Holla for $1. Some people think you have to be really loud and yell a lot. It's like with a bullhorn shouting, "Hey you, yeah you, do it my way right now, you heard?" Other people choose to just make fun of everything. That's dumb, everyone's dumb. It's easier to make fun of stuff, but it's cooler to make stuff. Some people think changing the world can only be done by the smartest person in the world. Just put them in a room, let them figure it out. The solution of world hunger? Food. Wow, that was so amazing. Some people see the bad in the world and they just decide to ignore it. But that won't help anything. Some people think you have to be really famous and super cool. In fact, lots of people think you have to be really powerful to make a difference. Like being mayor or senator or president. But the truth is, a title doesn't make you more important. The world is changed by you. It's one person filled with love. And they just have to live it out. So they do something awesome. Then that person is filled with love. And they do something awesome. It just goes on and on and on and on. And the next thing you know, everything's awesome. Some people think it's impossible to change the world.
It's impossible to change the world.
Well, you can see why they could think that. Living in a world with kids who are hungry, people who are homeless, families who aren't happy. I'm just trying to figure it out like everybody else, man. I do know this, though. Next time you feel overwhelmed or totally alone, remember this. Things don't have to be the way they are. The world is changed by ordinary people. Little people living out big love. And that's what gives the world a reason to dance. So, how do we change the world? At the start of this year, I asked all you guys to make the year more awesome. Time to be awesome now! Make this year awesome for somebody else. Whether it's helping the homeless this October, throwing a parade for somebody, or giving an inspired gift. You can see my holiday gift guide by clicking here. You help prove that the internet can be an awesome place. Thank you, but we're not done yet. This coming year, let's show the world what awesome really looks like.
Soul Pancake, subscribe.
I love. Oh man, me and this little desk have been through a lot. We've been quite on a really big adventure, oh boy. It's just keep falling. We need a new tab. Is that good? Love changes everything.
Okay, North Plains, here's my idea. The whole student body will help color this poster to hang up. It says, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Everyone in the school will answer Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s question on a triangle. Then the triangles will make a banner that we can hang in the hallways for all to see. Here we go. Step 1. Every student gets 1/300th piece of poster to color in. Be sure to follow directions. Let's take a look at how it will work. Here is an overview of the breakdown. There are 30 pieces of paper, each cut into 10 strips. That's right, each student gets 1/10 of a piece of paper. There will be a number and a letter on each strip. This is to help me put it back together again, so color the opposite side. There are 3 main parts to the poster: the background, the pictures, and the letters. Color the background with cool colors, the pictures with warm colors, and the lettering black. Let's take a look at the difference between warm and cool. Warm colors include yellows, oranges, reds, pinks, and all shades in between. Cool colors include greens, blues, purples, and all shades in between. Remember, the pictures are colored with warm colors, the background is colored with cool colors, and the lettering is colored black. Now that we know what to do with each strip of paper, we're ready to move on. The second step is to answer Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s question on a triangle. Make your triangle yours. Be creative. A triangle is a basic shape in geometry that has 3 edges and 3 vertices. There are 3 types of triangles. We are going to be working with isosceles triangles. Isosceles triangles have 2 sides that are the same length and 2 angles of the same measure. Think about it and write it down. What are you doing for others? Or, if it helps it to phrase it this way, what will you do for others this summer or next school year? Or think about the different communities you're in. What will you do for others at school, at home, or in Minot? Make sure your answer is nice and dark so everyone will be able to read it passing by. Then decorate it however you imagine it. Step 3 is easy. Take a minute before school is out to stop by the poster and banners. This is a project that everyone in school will help to create. How does it feel to see something that you did with your school community? Don't forget to read about what other students are doing for others. Maybe it'll spark some ideas. In review, we took a look at a very important historical figure. You're right, Martin Luther King Jr., civil rights activist and Nobel Peace Prize winner. We learned some new vocabulary, such as community, service, and posthumous. We saw fractions at work, 1/300th and 1/10th. We learned the difference between warm and cool colors. We were introduced to a very important shape in geometry, the isosceles triangle. And most importantly, everyone will exercise their critical thinking skills by answering the question and problem-solving skills by coloring and decorating their pieces of paper. Again, thank you, North Plains, for giving me this experience. I can't wait to see the finished product.